Good morning. Yeah, I don't really know why I started doing this, but welcome to my barn of, I don't know, broken vehicles for now. Yeah, I don't really know what spurred this along, but I decided to, I don't know, make a few vlogs and see how I feel about it. Last night, well, yesterday, I put this engine in. She's a bit dirty at the moment, but that's a job for another time. Maybe pull it out again and do it how it should be. But unfortunately, I am in a race against time. So today is essentially just a few tidy up jobs before work, and then obviously I won't be working on the vehicle this weekend as it is players weekend, but saying that, I have the weekend after to properly put some work into it. So this is the current state we are in. I would say probably a sorry one, and that is because of well, it's my own fault basically. I timed the engine up wrong, trying to make it for a Cars and Coffee event that we host, and yeah, I timed the engine 180 degrees out because I was in a rush. So today's job is to take this manifold off this downpipe, Exhibit A, and use this to replace my one, as some of the studs are snapped in the manifold on mine, so it stops any exhaust leaks and whatnot, and you know, just puts the vehicle in a bit of a better condition. So 17 maybe, I don't know. Yeah, 17. So unfortunately, I have no WD-40 or penetrating oil or anything like that, so just gonna move in the vise. I might end up snapping some of these, but I can, oh, now you're not moving. I can just knock them out and weld some M12 studs in. It'll work. Oh, she's gone. These are ridiculously tight. Pretty sure I'm going to time lapse this bit because we could be here a while. Will I come off? Let's see why. Everything's a hammer if you're brave enough. One manifold with all 4 studs. One downpipe that's been chopped at a breaker's yard. Goodbye. Proper medieval fucking vice. So we have now got a manifold with all 4 studs and one crusty gasket which we won't be using. We'll have a new one for that. Now it's just a case of cleaning this up the best we can. I have some high temperature silver. I'm not sure if I really want to spray it though. I think it looks a bit tacky. And then get that on the car and go from there. So now we have to search. Oh, that was easy enough. For a wire wheel. I think I've got some different ones somewhere. A wire brush. All we've got to work with today, due to the fact that the world's tiniest wire wheel, don't think we'll bother. Yeah, my toolbox is very unorganised, so yeah, just have to make do with what you can find at the time. So I've cleaned it up the best I can, but it's so inconsistent with the finish. So I mean, it's not the end of the world because you don't see the manifold anyway, but it's just the principle of it, I guess. But I'll show you once I've just cleaned it off. It's really hard to get to some parts of the manifold as well. But as you can see, this one, the easiest one to get to, cleaned up really nice. So did these two, but trying to get to this one was an absolute nightmare. I was just going to wire brush down there, get all the oil off where it's leaked down on the manifold. And then obviously, as you can see here, I've cleaned up the face, so the gasket mounts nice. Hello. So I've now improvised and made myself a tripod. It is the most dodgiest thing ever. So yeah, manifold gasket's on. Just going to grab the manifold quickly. I have the downpipe gasket here. So we'll whip it on and get ready to put the rest of it back together. That's the top of the manifold pretty much on now. Just make sure they're all nipped. Last thing we want is any more exhaust leaks. Need my ratchet back. There is the top half of the manifold now on. Obviously you can see bits that I've not been able to quite reach. But yeah, new gasket. Time to, let's put the gasket on first. That would be helpful. Stay. I've not even got the, oh, look at that. Right, hopefully that stays. We'll go back to the bench. Grab our newly acquired nuts. 17 mils. Oh shit. Lose everything in here. 17 mil equipment. And hopefully, whilst we're tightening everything up, nothing snaps, because they are very rusty. Oh, that's on. Oh, that's a right pig to get to. So, downpipe's now all on with new gasket, new manifold gasket, so that is a winner. Now to wire it all back up. Put some oil in it as well. I'll check the sump plug and then I will put some oil in it. So yeah, that was my first attempt at a vlog, I guess. I did a few more bits off camera. Got the, where are we? Got the gear linkage on. I've just got to do the second part of that and the slave cylinder, which is down there, which was an absolute nightmare to get on. Obviously it's still pressurized, so it's just trying to push it whilst getting the bolts in that tiny little gap was an absolute nightmare. But yeah, the manifold swapped over, new gaskets, so yeah, sweet. Just a quick one as well, because you know I'm not really the vlogging expert, but just in case you don't know, I have been building a Lupo Exhibit A for about, embarrassingly, like 4 years now. I mean, a lot of things have got in the way with the sort of work I do and whatnot. It's quite time consuming in itself, and then to have a full project on the side is just not ideal. But yeah, this is the car in question. I'll put some videos into what it actually looks like when it's down on the floor, and not in a million pieces. And it's not too bad of a looking car. I mean, it's some people's cup of tea and not some people's cup of tea, but I love the thing to bits. And yeah, I'm just babbling on now basically, but if you want to see what I do to it day in, day out, then, you know, maybe I'll continue doing this sort of stuff. Maybe I won't, I'll just see how I feel. But yeah, if you like it, then, you know, we might get around to doing some more. But yeah, let's go. And thanks for watching. See you later.